Hello, my name is Aden Hynes. I'm a commercial sculptor and I run a small sculpture studio in Basildon in Essex. I've been trading now for about 30 years and I absolutely love my job. I studied fine art at sculpture as a sculptor, but I very quickly found out that I wanted to make things for theatre, television and film, and I love my work. I never get the Monday morning feeling. It's absolutely fantastic. I don't know what else I would be doing, in fact. But 30 years on, I've got bits and pieces in my studio here, which I've made over the years. But the whole reason why I'm making this video in the first place is a long time ago in 1994, I got invited by Storm Ferguson to create these stone sculptures for the Division Bell album cover, and I believe they went on the cassette. And they stood about 7.5 metres tall, and that was really exciting to be on the project. I also created a 25-foot head of Syd Barrett in polystyrene, which they carried along for the video as well, so that's on film. But now, all these years later, what I actually want to do is create these heads here, which are the metal ones, which I loved as well, but I'm going to be making them for my garden, as I'm a great Pink Floyd lover, and I think I'll make these about 8 foot tall, which would be really nice. But I'm actually going to bring you through the whole building and the process of this, from the polystyrene carving to the duplication of the two faces facing each other, the mould making, and then the fiberglass and the metal work and spray finish. I hope you enjoyed this video, all you Pink Floyd enthusiasts. And if you people out there actually just like making things, I've actually got about 200 or 300 videos up on YouTube. Subscribe and I'll send you my latest projects just as we go along as well. So thank you very much indeed. Okay, so we have polystyrene, nice and light, just getting brushed down. And here we have polystyrene with the plaster finish on it. It's all getting nice and smooth. Looking good so far. And then we're going to draw all the lines and then put the rivets on afterwards, and then we'll take a nice professional glass mould from this. But yeah, looking really good. So, but the idea is to get these in symmetry, so, and also back to back. So even when you look at the two together, the back line is going to be perfect. So that's quite important to get them both square, so when they're face to face they look even and there's some sort of symmetrical thing going on. They're looking good so far. Keep you updated. Here we are, all the polystyrene patterns being made. We've put several layers of release agent on it, took a plaster mould off certain areas, and then we've taken a complete fiberglass cast of the whole thing. Jet washed it down, ripped out all the polystyrene into PVA blue, and on the edges here we've also cleaned up and made it as smooth as we can. And we're going to go across the surface and make sure that this as nice as it possibly can be. Also, in order to get it out of the mould, well, once we start to glass fibre in here, we're going to cut the mould into sections, say there, and through here. So that will have about a 2mm gap. And then we can open it out and release the job, and then close it back. And this just enables the whole project to pop out of the mould a bit better. And that's mainly because it's got all these pins up this wall here, so it needs to be able to open out and then fall apart. So I'll show you the next process once we've cut it and we're ready for the gel coating process. But it's looking good so far. with the Division Bell from 1994, the album covers, Pink Floyd heads. I've made these for my sister's garden, for me really, but my sister's going to put them in her garden because she's got a nice big space, and I think they look fantastic out there. Inside we've got metalwork, and that's to get concreted into the ground, and the metalwork runs up through the whole project. And that's really for wind loading and everything else. They're made out of fiberglass, and I'm going in here with like a cellulose paint and a wire wool here, which we can actually just rub off and burnish away until my heart's content. And I don't suppose I'm ever going to be happy with it, but once I am happy with it, as much as I can be, I'm going to correct the whole thing and seal it with the lacquer, and that locks it down for good. Really pleased with the whole project, and I'm going to contact the Pink Floyd themselves and see if they want a limited edition run of perhaps 50 or something like that, because I think there's a lot of people out there who would like these for their garden, of our age anyway. Thank you very much.